February 5th, 2008, a tornado outbreak devastated the Memphis area.
It's a state line. Let's go back to Viper. What do you got,
This is
John?
a tornado emergency that has just been issued by the National Weather Service.
I've never heard of one of these in all my life. This is how serious it is. This is a tornado emergency.
So tell us about what your father did to protect his family, and what was his role?
Well, as he was, of course, the last one to come in the den, the living room, once he made sure we were all in there, and he had time to get the door shut, and the wall started coming down, and he fell on top of me, and we both went down. I was on top of one of my sisters, and all the little ones were yelling and panicking, and Dad was over the top of quite a few of us, and his breathing was really gargly, a lot of, I'm assuming, blood in his lungs, and but he never complained or whimpered, and you could barely make out that he was trying to pray for us there for about 5 minutes.
What ended up happening to your father?
He passed away probably within about 5 minutes.
There are so many complex things that go into how a tornado forms. Basically, what you have, it's a small area of low pressure. Okay. And when I say small, I mean, it can be, 100 yards, or it can be 2 miles. But relatively, it's small. But a classic F3, F4, F5 violent tornado is induced by an area of low pressure at the surface, wind dynamics in most levels of the atmosphere, instability. A downdraft then can bring down the hail after it's formed. It can also bring down what's called a mesocyclone, which is a column of rotating air horizontally in the mid levels of the atmosphere. The downdraft can catch that mesocyclone, tilt it, bring it to the surface. Once it hits the surface, you have a bona fide tornado.
Oh, okay.
So that's in a nutshell what occurs.
On February 5th, it was started off just like a normal day, but then it started to get cloudy, and after we got out of school, the tornado started going off, and I wasn't really aware what was going on. But it was the first time that actually ever saw a tornado went right by our house, and then we saw a lot of damage the next day and stuff like that. And it was the first time I ever seen a tornado, and it was just a really surreal thing, and just hope I don't have to see one again.
First thing to do, and by the way, we have a lot of free apps.
Okay.
That again, I'm a little biased, but in my opinion, there's no better apps in the market that you can get for your smartphone, and what it will do is text you alerts. You can go on there and look at specific watches and warnings for your area. So I would say the first thing is to just be aware. If there's a tornado watch this issue, just be aware. That's the first thing you can do. The main thing is to protect yourself. We love getting video, and we have highly trained storm chasers that are out there that provide us ground truth and just information. So we don't ask people to put themselves in danger.
Of course.
But you want to be inside, first level, away from windows, in an interior closet, basement if you have it. Storm shelter is the best, and protect your head. So just the main thing is to just be aware.
For more info on being prepared and staying safe during a tornado, visit www.wmctv.com/weather. Reporting for ATV, this has been Keelan Calvert
and Trey Kaufman.